staircase?
Good, better.
Tell me something professional. Make a recommendation. I recommend, or what I would do.
I recommend you come to the emergency room at the Yampa Valley Medical Center.
Ooh, UPSPEAK there.
I did.
Yes, you caught it. Good for catching it.
You caught it when you said she used to introduce herself by saying the Yampa Valley. I work for the Yampa Valley Medical Center Foundation. And
yes.
Now she's
Yeah, well, so that's new. So everybody that UPSPEAK, it'll shape up over time. Just push it down. All right, so try it again. So are you being able to find your voice better?
I think so.
Let me hear you. Write it all the way down. Yeah. But you're not used to it. It's super stiff.
Yeah,
so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. But do you see? But do you fail the test of nasal speech often?
I don't know that I sound nasally. Now I'm hyper.
But I know it'll be a high placement. Everybody, if I could get your attention. I have a comment to make. A thin, high voice and nasal resonance. If you think you have a thin, high voice and it's just not as strong as you want it to be, place your finger here with those words to see if you get some buzzing. You might, because it's placement. And remember, it's resonance, and we have total control on where we place our voice. It's resonance. So I would be curious to see that if you think you have a thin, high voice, to see if there's lots of buzzing, and then bring it down. Nasal speech doesn't have to be this exaggerated thing right here. A thin, high voice creates that because it's the opposite of strong and powerful. Because optimal pitch range is really going to help you with, oftentimes with competing noise, but you're outside. So you really want to get down there and be like, all right, so we're going to learn how to ski perfectly parallel and, really push it. But again, let's not think that you're yelling because you're not. But we want more breath. And let's get on down here to this optimal pitch range and give your directions while you're dealing with a group of squirrels, especially if you're teaching children. But your voice will be able to compete better. But we really got to go here and use that intonation. Fisher. So we're getting the Fisher.
I work with the Steamboat Ski Resort Corporation.
See, that's a slide.
I got too low.
Well, no, you didn't get too, well, it's just because it's that UPSPEAK struggle. UPSPEAK is a beast. You're going Fisher, and that's the vowel you're writing on, Fisher.
Fisher.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Janet Fisher.
Yes, see how it's much better leadership. Yes.
So what are your thoughts about kind of the audience or the kind of the other pieces of talking, not just kind of commanding the boardroom?
But you do want to command them, as you're talking about your cause, because I'm sure that's always leading to donations and things of that nature. Right. So you can absolutely never go wrong with the staircase, but once you get used to it, then that's when you can use it at a more advanced level. So something like that would be more where strategic pauses would come in.
Okay.
How many of you know the statistic on bump, bump, bump? For one of your causes, right? And people are like, oh. And then that'll be a way to elicit interest. And then when, for younger kids, be like, hey, kids, how many of you would rather? And then that's when you can bring in that inflection. But we don't want to confuse enthusiasm with UPSPEAK. And I get that from women a lot. They think, oh, I need to do the UPSPEAK to sound enthusiastic. And in fact, I work with school teachers. They say, oh, but I work with the kids, and so I want to do that UPSPEAK, so it sounds really engaging, but it's going to sound dingy. So after you get really comfortable with the staircase, bring in strategic pauses. Ask more thoughtful questions about your topic and interest. How many of you know the statistics about? How many of you are aware that if you did this, and then bring in that pause, and then you'll be engaging? And then also, too, you'll probably get more of that engagement with questions, too. Think of more natural questions you can bring to get it more, because I think, it's very easy to be like, right, I have to give my information, I want to get a donation or support, and you blah, blah, blah. But maybe when you're introducing topics, you can find some natural questions and get some chit chat, then you shift it from monologue to dialogue, and that's going to give you more power.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of
There's a couple of ways to handle that. Yeah. One way is to, if you're giving a topic and you can't afford an interruption and it's not really set up for that kind of talk, a really nice way to do it, your intro, is to say, thank you everybody for coming. I know we're very excited and I have a lot of information to share with you. I'm going to ask you to hold your questions until I open up the floor. I promise you we'll have Q&A, but I'm going to have you hold the floor. Oftentimes when you do that, that's enough to be quiet. But no, that's not the total solution to the problem, because then there's going to be someone who says, I just have a quick question. Right. I know. Yup. So that 9 out of 10, but you always get that squeaker. But my question is brief. I say, my response to you probably isn't brief, so in interest of the timeline, I'm going to ask you to hold it until I open the Q&A. Then you have total authority of your topic. Then you could go through your presentation, because some people who are really fearful of giving a presentation, they just think an interruption is just going to be like, ah! So that's the way for you to have full control of your timeline, or if you have a lot of information to deliver, then you have control of it. Hey everybody, my name is Pam Pohl, and I'm with the Chamber of Commerce. Try that.
Hi, my name is Pam Pohl, and I'm with the Chamber.
Yeah, and even say, you overall that could have been more at a reduced rate, because you spoke fast, Pam Pohl, and then you spoke fast again. So let's make it smooth like butter. Hi everyone, my name is Pam Pohl.
Hi everyone, my name is Pam Pohl.
Yeah, you can still even hold it out more.
Hi everyone, my name is Pam.
Hi everyone.
Oh, even that.
Yeah, hold every syllable a little bit longer.
Hi everyone, my name is Pam Pohl.
Didn't that sound much better when she said hi everyone? Yes. I know, and I'm high energy. But yeah, so everything that you say, so you're probably a fast talker in general where you're feeling tired. Yeah, so keep it nice and controlled. My name is Pam Pohl, and I'm with the Chamber of Commerce. I have some solutions to your problem. You know, everything, hold it longer.
I'm standing in front of a room and I had this in my hand. Is that still closing myself off?
Yes, it's always ideal to not. And I always say the it girl does not come up with a note card. Unless you're giving data points or you're thanking people, names, things you don't want to forget. Ideally, it would be best if you didn't, unless it was a core visual or put it on the table, or if you're saying, hey, I have several departments and people I need to thank, then you might have a Post-it card for that. But for the most part, don't. And a lot of people, they want to bring out those note cards, and they say, oh, Liz, it's just there in case I need it. But then you're going to completely lose that intimacy.